Lamar Jackson and the Ravens facing the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Pick it up 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Steelers up 15-10 on 5 field goals. Lamar Jackson looking for Justice Hill. And how about this play by Peyton Wilson, Teddy? How does he do it?
Peyton Wilson, they try to rub him too on the route. He made it through the traffic. Look at this play by a linebacker, taking it away from Justice Hill. This is the play of the week.
It is.
Defensive play of the season. Peyton Wilson, I see you. Great play.
Leads to this. The Steelers get into field goal range after that pick. And here's Chris Boswell from 50 yards. That's his 6th field goal in as many tries. Steelers take an 18-10 lead. So the Ravens, who've been quiet all day long, got to go the length of the field, and they need the 2-point conversion. Here we go. Zay Flowers, touchdown, 18-16. We have to go for the 2 and the tie. Derrick Henry not on the field.
What?
Teddy, what about the play they run?
Nick Herbig, they want to give it to Lamar. This is a run. This is supposed to be a crack sweep for the quarterback. Herbig blows it up. It's got no chance. You see him right here. Get through there, take on 2 blockers. Porter's free, comes up, makes a great tackle. See ya. Ball game.
Steelers get the win. Another thriller in the AFC North. And here was a frustrated Lamar Jackson after the defeat.
It's been that way for ever since last year, I believe. Going back to the AFC Championship game, we killed ourselves. Chiefs game, the opener, we killed ourselves. Raiders, we killed ourselves. And today, same thing. It's just like we can't be beating ourselves in these type of games. We got to find a way to fix that. No.
Okay, so a picture is worth 1,000 words. Let's hear a few of them, D. Wood. Go.
How the hell does Derrick Henry have 13 touches? How the hell does Derrick Henry have 13 touches? Why did you bring him here? Why? Like in games like this, you know it's not going to be some high-flying circus. This is the biggest rivalry in the NFL. This is why you bring Derrick Henry in. For games like this, it's supposed to be like a just knock him out type of game. 13 touches? What is Todd Monken doing? The same Todd Monken in the AFC Championship game that didn't run the football, tried to get too cute, and what happened again? You tried to get too cute in the game against your arch rivals in the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it cost you. Yeah. It cost you.
Imagine that. Didn't I warn about that yesterday?
So we have let me tell everyone, I'll set the table for you. We have a dinner every Saturday night where we prepare for Sunday NFL Countdown. And both of these 2 gentlemen, Tedy Bruschi and Rex Hugh, said this game is the reason you go out and get Derrick Henry, and he gets 13 carries.
Yeah, and I said give him the ball at least 25 times in this game.
25 was your number. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was at least 25 times, and then let's see what the hell happens. And we did, you're right. We saw it in that championship game. They stopped running the football. They had like 6 carries to running backs. Todd Monken, man, congratulations. You know, this guy should be a head coach. Why? Hell, be lucky you're an offensive coordinator. Everybody in the world knows you should run the damn football with Derrick Henry, especially in this. This is a physical game. This is not going to be a high-scoring game.
This is a field goal game. Yeah.
I'm going to give it to a dude that weighs 260 pounds, runs a 4.3 or whatever the hell it is, and I can give him the ball. By the way, he gets better as the game goes on. Do you realize he doesn't get started until he has 15 carries? Get him going. Run the damn football. I don't care if you're running. You get 2 yards, 1 yard, 2 yards, 1 yard. Yeah? Now it's 20. Guess what? When that safety's sitting back going, oh, damn, there goes my shoulder.
People start making business
They
decisions.
absolutely do. And in the fourth quarter, in a game like this is when you take and by the way, it's criminal. He's not on the field for a 2-point play.
I have no threat defensively in terms of winning.
That's fine. You can keep Lamar, run the same damn play. Derrick Henry better be on it. Because right now, Drew, what are we doing? Oh, only Lamar. Two guys are going to get it. Right now, I know you got one guy who's going to carry the football, and that's Lamar Jackson.
By the way, if you watch this play, there is no receiver in the end zone. So there is no throw option. Lamar at the end just panics and flings it.
The whole thing is Nick Herbig. And I disagree with Lamar about, killing yourselves every single time. All right, the penalties are one thing, but Pittsburgh took away the football, okay? Herbig stopped the two-point conversion. You'll see it right here. He gets upfield and takes on 3 blockers. There's supposed to be a crack by the wide receiver right there. He's cracking an outside linebacker. That's not a miss. That's not a match you want right there. He beats him, of course, but throws off the guard. Both linemen can't get to Porter. No one can go out there because of what Herbig does. Great play there. I mean, this is Lamar all the way, trying to do things. This isn't a pass. Herbig blows it up. And listen, Herbig made a play on Henry, forced a fumble. Wilson took it away from Justice Hill. Patrick Queen took it away from Isaiah Likely. You got beat. The Steelers beat you, all right? They hit you in the mouth. They took the ball away, all right? Derrick Henry, you fumbled the ball. Justice Hill, you had a catch. Wilson said, give me that. Took it away. Queen, Likely, give me it. That's Ravens Steelers. That's why you lost, because it was still in doubt. I mean, this is a close game with all your mistakes, and the Steelers are going to make mistakes too. Russell, what goodness gracious.
Terrible
what are you doing?
in
the red area. There's going to be mistakes in the game. But who's going to bow up and hit somebody in the face? It was the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So, Rex, you say that Derrick Henry doesn't usually get started till the fourth quarter. Well, yesterday he never got started in the fourth quarter. He had 0 touches in the fourth quarter.
This guy's brilliant.
Of a one-possession game.
This coordinator is brilliant.
Todd Monken.
Excuse me?
Todd Monken's brilliant.
You said what now?
Yeah, he had no touches in the fourth quarter.
I mean, it's just, you can't make this crap up. Like, in being a Raven for 10 years, man, like, I wore all my purple and all that stuff because I knew it was the matchup. Like, by gosh, we're going to get this thing finally. And because this team's flat out on you. The most physical team wins. But you know what? Who else does? The smartest damn coach.
That's right.
All right, so give me a break, man. This is the Ravens had 12 penalties. 12 penalties. All right, in this kind of thing, which is a hell of a lot. And then, so it doesn't show a whole hell of a lot of discipline. Still have a chance to win. Your best player, all right, your best player. Hey, you know what? If you ain't going to use him, send him to Dallas. Send him to Dallas where he should have been. Send him to this place, this place, this place. This is a first ballot Hall of Fame running back and the most physical guy. If you got the most physical guy, I want to play against, this team's really physical. Yeah. I'm going to put my physical guy against you and let's see who wins.
Right.
And they stop. How the hell? I always said this, Greeny. Yeah. There's one coordinator in the league that can stop the Baltimore Ravens, and that's their offensive coordinator, Todd Monken. I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it.
It's like they said Dean Smith was the only guy who could slow down Michael Jordan.
Damn right.
So let's take a moment. So look, we all agree on this. This was supposed to be the Derrick Henry game, and it wasn't. They didn't give him the ball. He's not on the field for the 2-point conversion. We all agree. The Ravens made some head-scratching decisions that may have cost them the game, and in the end may cost them the division. Let's take a moment and give credit to the Steelers, because this has been a cute story, right? The Steelers, look, Justin Fields sliding in the wrong spot, by the way. That was excruciating to watch and could have cost them at the end, but whatever. Oh, here comes Russell Wilson. He's throwing these moon balls. Well, hold on. Like, do we have to seriously consider, when we talk about the big boys of the AFC right now, we put Buffalo in there. We put Kansas City, obviously, in there. We've been putting the Ravens in there.
Yeah.
Do we have to put the Steelers in the conversation to be a legit Super Bowl contender?
Listen, I said it last week. People came at me crazy. And the reason I say that is because there is no Detroit in the AFC. I'll say it again. Yeah. There is no Detroit in the AFC. These teams at the top of the AFC, they're all pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. So when you got Mike Tomlin, by the way, who's the coach of the year this year, in my opinion?
Sure.
He's been phenomenal coaching this team up. The way they play defense, their physicality, okay? Why the hell now the Pittsburghs? Why we can't include the Pittsburgh Steelers in there? All they do is find ways to win. Just like we talked about the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, it's not pretty. They just find ways to win. They find ways to win. They make winning plays when they need it the most.
And
to your point,
tight games they win. They're 2-0 when not scoring a touchdown.
That's what I was going to say too.
Right, they're 2-0.
How the hell are you 2-0 when you don't score an offensive or a touchdown?
It's every unit
you know all about that
together.
But you know your Raven teams.
That's
right. Well, that's true. Your defense was that good back when you were coaching those Ravens in the early 2000s, and you won a bunch of games where your team didn't score a touchdown. Yeah. Is this Steeler defense that kind of good?
Well, I don't think
I don't mean as good as that group.
No, they probably
but good enough to carry this team?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you're right, Grinny. In that year with Baltimore that you're referring to in 2000, year we won the Super Bowl, we went 5 straight games without scoring an offensive touchdown.
Yeah,
5 straight.
That didn't happen.
So, but this team right here is showing signs of that. And here's what I love about it. The defense. Who do you have to stop? You got to stop Patrick Mahomes. You got to stop Josh Allen. You got to stop Lamar Jackson. There's one team that knows how to do it, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? You turn those 2 edge guys loose, give them 2-way goes. You have 2 spies underneath to help out. They don't let quarterbacks run and beat you, scrambling out of the pocket. Right. Mahomes does. Josh Allen does. So does Lamar Jackson. Well, they have a formula to handle those guys. Guys.
Defenses, the defense you're referencing back, it was at 2000 or whatever that was. They majored in intimidation. All right. In today's NFL, what the defenses are getting after the quarterback and ball disruption, because you can't intimidate anymore because you get called for roughing the passer, you get called for a hit on a defensive receiver, and the Steelers are perfect at it. They're perfect in disrupting the ball, rushing a quarterback, having a plan, taking the ball away, and absolutely, Smith, when Hightower comes back, Herbig had a big game. They're making plays all over the place defensively to take the football away. That's today's defense.
Look at that stat at the bottom. They are 2-0 when not scoring a touchdown. The rest of the league is 2-18.